Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is the flip side, and I just wanted to make a quick video showing all the possible locations that Springtrap can be in. So first off, he could be in Cam 10, right behind the map right here, staring at you. You can see his eyes the most. In camera 9, he can either be back here blending in with these drapes, standing over here, or he can be over here with his eye going into the camera. On cam 8, he can be all the way back here where he's barely visible and very hard to see, or he can be right up here standing and obvious. In cam 7, he can be standing in this doorway, just standing there, or he can be up here with both of his eyes in the top left corner. In cam 6, he can be here, and you'll be able to tell because this weird thing with the eye won't be here. Instead, you'll be able to see his hand going down here. And he can also be standing in this doorway over here, right behind this map. On camera 5, he can be standing back here, like around here, where my mouse is, standing there, or he can be all the way on the right side with his eyes behind the blue click button. On camera 4, he can be on the left side in the doorway. He can get in through here. In camera 3, you'll only be able to see him standing in this doorway looking towards camera 2. In camera 2, he can be seen standing in this doorway looking into the hallway in front of you, or he can be standing behind. Oh. Yay! One quick mini game first. No. Little mousy mouse. Hey Foxy. And here it's telling us to double click on the Balloon Boy poster by saying DBO click, Balloon Boy double click. Double click on the camera 8 poster of Balloon Boy. And on the right side it's telling us top left, top right, bottom right. Which is for a mini game that's only on night 2. Anyways, moving on. Let's just get this over with. Master of machine, I'll avenge the deaths of my robot brothers. This is not a joke. Damn it, Woodman's stage is so catchy. I freaking love Mega Man 2. Yeah. We're gonna get our revenge soon. Anyways, back to business. I hate this game sometimes. That's like the 5th time that's happened in the last 10 minutes. Anyways, like I was saying, he can appear in this doorway over here, or he can actually be behind this little Freddy shell. Or is it a Bonnie shell? I can never tell. But it's almost impossible to see him. I didn't notice until very, very recently. You'll just barely be able to see his eyes right here where my mouse is. Just like 2 little white dots, almost impossible to tell that he's there. But he can appear there. In camera 1, he'll only be like facing directly into the camera, sort of like Freddy from the first game with cam, I believe, 4B. Now, he can appear over here when he gets close to the office, if he's coming in from the camera 2 side. And at that point, he'll stay there until either Freddy passes by, causing the ventilation to fail, or the ventilation fails on its own, causing you to blink, and when it blinks, he'll go across. Or you'll see him, but then he'll just teleport across. However, if you're in the camera, you'll be able to see him run past the window, and if you're in the system restart screen, you'll see him be able to run past the window again. Just gonna take care of that. So yeah, you'll start to pass out when the ventilation's down, which will cause the screen to go black for a few seconds, and it'll take that opportunity to pass you. Now, once he passes that part, if you go to or if he comes in from vent 15 or vent 14, or if he runs past here, then opening this, as soon as you pull it down, you'll see him peeking in, but then he'll go back. However, if he's beyond that and he's coming from camera 1, or he just is coming from this area, then he should be peeking in from here. Now when he's doing that, going into this will leave you vulnerable to him, and looking away from him will leave you vulnerable to him. And at that point, he'll be able to come in and instantly kill you. And it's, however, if you're in the camera, you'll be safe from... If you're in the camera, you'll be safe from him no matter what. And, however, when you're in the camera for a while, if he was in the doorway before, he'll sprint really fast behind the camera, at which point staying in the camera will kill you, and closing it will keep you safe. And you can do whatever you want. Look left, look right, honk the nose, you'll be safe. But if the ventilation starts to fail, then you'll do the blinky thing, and then you'll die. So if he's here or here, if you blink, you're dead from the ventilation system failing. And if he's in the cameras, behind the camera, then pulling this up is also instant death. Oh, our friend is close. And one last thing, which is the most interesting to note, I don't think this was intentional, but you see where my mouse is? Like this little space right above the screen? He can actually appear right, like when he pokes his head through the doorway on the left side, you can actually see his ear over here, the very, very tip of his ear. It's barely noticeable, but if you stare at it, you can tell when it pops in. It's funny because it looks like it just teleports in. Anyways, you saw him doing that. So I'm just gonna go about my business. Doop-de-doo, I'm an idiot. I have no idea what's going on here. I said doop-de-doo, I'm an idiot, and there we go. Now, as you can see his ear in the very top left right there. Barely noticeable, but it is there. So I can stay here until either Phantom Freddy walks by, or I start to lose consciousness from the ventilation and the lack of air. So, I mean, actually, I wouldn't be surprised if I end up surviving this. I mean, it's only night 2, it's 4 AM, so, I'm done with this video here. Let's have a chat. Shall we? Does this annoy you in any way? Blink if this annoys you. Then I guess we'll just keep doing it then. Oh, shit. About that. Please don't kill me. I'll be your best buddy. We'll be friends, and we'll exchange secrets, and we'll live happily ever after. Screw you too. Anyways, I will see you and Springtrap, and Phantom Foxy, and Phantom Balloon Boy, and Phantom Chica, and Phantom Freddy, and Phantom Puppet, and Dog's name is Marionette, but now it's Puppet. Anyways, and Phantom Mangle, who isn't here for some reason, all on the flip side. See you then.